Ike, Spike, and Fritz. Welcome on in. A big show this afternoon. We'll get into it all. Jack Fritz in for Spike Eskin alongside my guy Ike Reese. What's happening, Ike?
Well, Fritzy, the one downside to being on YouTube is that people can actually see you.
Yeah.
And that means Spike could be out there watching the show today.
Sure. Not allowed to smile?
Well, unfortunately for him, he's going to see just how happy everyone is today around the office and at the station, particularly in the studio with you and I. I'll let your boy, Fritzy.
Man, poor guy.
Hey,
guy.
You got the keys, man. Listen, don't wreck the car today. Don't wreck it. We don't need to trade AJ for Patrick Surtain or anything. We don't need to do any of that.
Would never. We would never suggest such an idea, and definitely do not want AJ Brown to call. But
it is your turn to drive.
Sure. Well, speaking of big calls.
Yes.
Now, we got Eskin out of here. Perfect. Because we got Howie Roseman coming on at 3 o'clock today.
Which is perfect. Oh, you're right. Big dog.
Which is going to be awesome. Hopefully he's recovered from his beer can to the head. Obviously, a lot of draft stuff to get into with him. And they're Super Bowl champs. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty good way to start. Yeah. You know, get the bust ready in old Canton for Howie.
Well, the biggest thing, right, for me with Howie is, you know, he talks about the offseason not ending. Right? So we got to feel like coming off the draft, we're like, you know, well, what else can the Eagles do? It's pretty much, well, be interested to find out. You know, and I know he's not going to give us his sort of playbook to what he's thinking about doing or anticipating doing, but be great to get his thoughts on areas that they improved upon. Do they still need to improve upon? He obviously had to replace a lot of talent on the number one defense. So, yeah, I'm excited about talking with what is his exact title?
Vice President of Football Operations?
President of Football Operations and the General Manager?
Yeah.
Yes.
Basically runs the franchise?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you got to make sure you get the exact title right.
I'll just say GOAT. I'll just say the Eagles GOAT's coming on.
Executive Vice President and General Manager.
Okay.
The EVP, yes.
The EVP.
Executive Vice President and General Manager.
Always
Make
professional.
Sure we have that right.
Call him EVP Roseman.
I just want to know if he thinks Elliott deserved Eagles Insider of the Year. That's all that I'm trying to get to the bottom with Howie Roseman. The voice you heard behind the glass, of course, is Dan Wilson.
Hey!
Who was eating pizza rolls for lunch like a true 15-year-old.
Yep.
Thank you.
My daughter's favorite.
Welcome to the show.
Nothing wrong with pizza rolls.
Pizza rolls.
Again, Buzz, you're going on to almost 30. Maybe time to put the pizza rolls away and get a big boy meal. But who am I to say? But we start today's show with the Phils. And I tell you what, it's a good day to talk some Phils. Because last night was just a beautiful win. A beautiful, normal, stress-free, 4 perfect innings out of the bullpen from our lockdown aces, Jose Ruiz, Tanner Banks, and Carlos Hernandez. Offense hit 3 home runs. Our players of the game, by the way, not to pat ourselves on the back.
How about that?
Not bad. Kepler finally went yard. He's a gorgeous man, and he hits balls hard. That's what Max Kepler does. And we are officially a month into the season. You know, they're 17-13. The way they're talked about on these airwaves, you would pretend that they're 13-17 with all the amount of negativity around them. And Ike, simply put, a month into the season, are you more buying this baseball team or are you more selling this baseball team?
You would want to have this discussion today.
I do.
The team's playing well right now.
If they lost 2 straight, guess who's hosting the show today?
Right.
Buzz.
As it is, they won, 4 straight?
Yes,
right?
they have.
4 straight, right?
Take 2 or 3 from the Cubs this weekend.
Yeah, and the last 2 versus the Cubs, first 2 versus Washington. Let me say this. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. I'm not raining.
Not your style.
I'm not raining on people's parade, although I don't think many people are throwing a parade today.
Not even me. Yet.
I still need to see more. Nice series win. They played well at home. It's great to see the ball leave the yard. All those things are good. Even with the bullpen last night, you're right. It was great to see them go out there, have some clean innings, and get out of a game stress-free. I'm not going to take that away from them. I need to see that more. I need to see that more. Listen, bottom of the lineup starting to hit the ball well, right? Pretty much everyone except for Bryce right now is hitting the ball pretty good.
Bomer, not so much.
Well, yeah, he didn't play last night, so I tried to leave him out of the conversation.
Castellanos has cooled off a little bit, but overall he's been fine.
Yeah, and he got off to such a hot start. It's almost expected that he wouldn't keep that pace going. So I kind of give him a free pass. Good to see Schwarb's back to getting the ball out of the ballpark, back-to-back home runs. I was in the building last night there, young fella.
Oh, wow, man.
Yes.
Man, an empty nester truly starting to work his way over the ballpark more and more.
Man. We had an Eagles alumni day down at the ballpark. So
okay.
A couple of old guys made it out. And,
nice.
We made it down there and watched the game, man.
Talking a little shop.
Yeah.
Hey, good to see Schwartz protecting Bryce, you know.
Yes, believe me, it was actually some baseball talk going on down there, man. It was. So, but yeah.
I'm sure you were educating all them. I mean, obviously you work with me, so it's just wealths of knowledge.
Well, here's the thing.
A lot of Tanner Banks discourse.
Oh, man, so much Tanner Banks talk.
Listen, and we had great seats up the third baseline, right there.
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad, man. Not bad. In the suite, all the amenities you needed in there. Yeah, nice.
How long you make it?
I made it to the fifth inning.
Not bad. Hey, that counts as a win if you get through the fifth inning.
That does, man. Yes. I made it to the fifth inning, so I felt pretty good about that. I missed JT and Kepler's home runs.
Yeah, they added on late.
Yeah.
Kepler smoked that.
Well, I mean, I missed them live.
Sure. So you're still not there. Now
I'm not there yet.
Let me ask you this. Is there anything that could get you there in the regular season, or is this strictly just postseason dependent for you?
No, you know what? I'm not going to be unfair to the Phillies and say it's just strictly postseason.
Because there was a time during the middle of the Eagles season where we felt it, right?
Yeah.
Like we felt that they're dominant. I know they're 2-2.
You started to see it.
Yeah,
really, for them, it was after that Ravens, Washington, Rams sort of
run.
stretch. Yeah,
yep.
It was there. But no, I'll be fair to the Phillies. I won't do the whole I'm waiting to the postseason, although I am waiting for the postseason.
And we all are.
I still like enjoying winning baseball. And so I'm not going to miss out on at least soaking it in. It's this time of the year where they get to basically be at the forefront of our sports thinking and everyday being, what have you. And so I embrace that. This is a part of the summer. It's a part of this time of the year. It's great to have meaningful Philly baseball again this time of the year. So I won't just
like if they win 10
I won't poo-poo the fact that they play well right now and say postseason only matters.
Like if they win 10 of 11 and they go on that stretch, you're not going to be like, wake me up in October.
No, hell no.
Yeah, which I think is that's a good way to go about it.
Yeah, no, man. Listen, first of all, I want to see the team win ultimately. But I would much rather be wrong about my preseason feeling or what have you than anything else. So I'm perfectly fine with that.
Sure. 215-592-9494. After a month of the season, are you more buying or selling the Phillies? And Ike, yes. I'm not here to blow smoke.
I want to say, did I answer that question though? Am I more buying or selling?
I'm more selling. More selling.
Just to be, so I gave you a definitive answer.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
I don't need to turn into a few good men here.
Well,
grilling you on the stand.
Yeah. I didn't know if you didn't get the answer. You kind of just let me go through. Yeah.
I kind of got the sense of where it was going.
Come on, man.
Where it was going.
Yeah.
So I don't want to blow smoke and try to tell you that I think that they're the best team in the history of baseball or they're the favorites to win the World Series. But after 1 month, I do feel more encouraged than discouraged. And I think that there's a couple reasons why. Listen, the offense frustrates me, and they certainly are more in the camp of, I got to see it to believe it. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, they might have found something with Stott at the leadoff spot. Getting him back to being 23 Stott, I think, is a big step forward because he's a good player. He's a damn good baseball player, and letting him kind of cook at the top, get on base early, steal some bags, has worked out so far. Trey Turner.
Yeah.
What?
No, go ahead, man. Go ahead and cook.
Go
ahead and cook. I'll come back to it.
You can react. You can react.
Well, I just want to say the whole Stott thing. I'm proud of you. You seem to have been accepting of it.
Well,
you resisted it a little bit.
So I still have my questions.
There it is. There it is.
I want it to work, though. I want it to work.
Yes.
And hopefully he continues to do a great job.
Right.
My point is always more about the 7th, 8th, 9th inning, the more high leverage at bats rather than the first inning.
Okay.
But also, no one's really stepped up and taken the job, and I think that Schwarber should be protecting Bryce. So that's kind of where I'm at.
There you go.
Turner,
You're compromise. I like that.
Turner has obviously not hit a bunch of extra base hits. It's been a lot of slap singles, but at the same time, he hasn't looked like a disaster at the plate. Like he looks at least competent, and I actually think that getting these singles early and making sure he's making good contact, I think the power will eventually come. Like I'd rather he do this than try to swing for the fences all the time. Because I think getting Trey on base and hopefully he starts running more and more, I think that's a good development. Schwarber protecting Bryce as he gets more comfortable in that spot. Maybe these last 2 games, something is starting to click there. Max Kepler is certainly looking like at least a competent piece. I mean, he's batting 260-ish now with 3 home runs. He's starting to. They made a swing adjustment before the Mets series a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, and he looks like a better player. And I don't know how much to buy this, Ike. I'm not totally buying it, but like Johan Rojas doesn't look like he's lost at the plate. I mean, he looked like a couple years ago. It would basically be having a pitcher hitting ninth.
Yeah,
and he's not that. He's for a 9-hole hitter.
I agree.
He's not striking out all the time. He can't bunt. 100% cannot bunt. But he's at least doing more winning baseball stuff. In the field, he's going to have mental lapses. That's going to happen. He's going to have some mental gaffes. But he doesn't look like a waste of time or a disaster. And I just keep coming back to there's good things going on with the offense, and they're doing this with Harper not contributing really at all. I mean, he's down at 230. Not worried about it. If he's doing that in July, Ike, I think we're pressing the panic button if he's still in the 230s. And Bohm, I refuse to believe he's going to be where he is as well. So again, is the offense maddening at times? Sure. But I also think that under the hood, under the surface, that there is some good developments happening with some reasons for optimism with the offense.
Yeah, I hope you're right, man. I really do. I hope you're right. Man, you know, Bryce, I'm going to hold out faith that he's going to return to being Bryce Harper.
Sure.
Like he's going to eventually return to being Bryce Harper. So, yeah, I'm not as concerned, but, man, my antennas are certainly up with him, only because it's a greater fear.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, it's a greater fear if he doesn't look right.
Yeah. It hasn't reached Embiid territory where you're nervous every time that.
Right.
But I started to be worried about just the back, and he's played 14 years. It's a violent swing.
Yeah.
You know, are you starting to see some of the power being zapped from him? I hope it's not the case. But again, he's got 15 home runs since July of last year, which is just not. It's just not a lot.
Typical Bryce, yeah. And, yeah, I mean, I know he's never been necessarily a power hitter. He's only had 40 home runs once. You know, he's normally a mid-30s, low 30s type of home run hitter.
But I also I don't think he can be a 25 to 30 home run guy. Like I still think 30 to 35.
Got to be 30 to 35. I'm with you. Got to be 30 to 35.